and right into the stretch. Looking back and throws up the middle. Rose is on his way around. Picked up by Otis.
Here comes the ready and not. Here comes the boys from the south. Here comes the ready and not. How you like me now? I say, here comes the boom, ready and not. Here comes the boys from the south. Boom, here comes the boom, ready and not. How you like me now?
You don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati.
The sun is too bright, and you are watching live to the best damn Cincinnati sports podcast this side of the burger wagon in Miamisburg, Ohio. Shout out to Drew Garrison. My name is Santori Miles. I'm choking on my skyline. We got Cincy James. We got Bengal Dad. We got Greg Luther. And we have the conductor of the Jameer Gibbs train himself, Dale Altman. Choo-choo-choo! All right, you keep talking. I got to eat.
You may have to like poop and do so many other
Santori,
things.
you look like you're ready to fall asleep, bro.
He shot his load right away.
Huh? How's that? Is that better?
Better, yes.
You kind of look like Derek there.
Blinded by the light.
Santori, you look like Tom Cruise interview with the vampire with that big eye right there, man.
Yeah. It's great.
Wrapped up like a douche, another stranger in the night. Is that the word?
That's pretty close to the words.
Good enough.
I'm going to be honest there. Santori, do you want to go ahead and do the brimming horn?
Sure. Hit the thing. Do you like honey? Wait a minute. Now it's live. Do you like honey? We're a low-budget program here. Do you like wine? Do you like mead? I think it's a beer. Do you like a nice, subtle buzz while you're sitting out on the deck of your 2-story Lebanon apartment, smoking on your Traeger grill, trying to get those pork burnt ends just right? Well, I do too. My name's Santori Miles, and I'm part of Right Around the Natty, and we love Brimming Horn Meadery. Based out of Delaware, I'm still in the picture. You can still see me. Can't get rid of me. Based out of Delaware, they're Bengal fans too, and they sell mead, including a couple bottles to Montana. I was proven wrong. Sorry about that, Montana, but Jersey still needs to get on the freaking program. So subscribe. Get yourself some party packs. All the great stuff that Brimming Horn sells. Use our code HOODAY9. 15% off 2 bottles or more.
Boom. I love it.
However you do this thing.
We do have one more sponsor.
The sun's getting closer.
It is called Three-Way City. They are bringing the sights and culture of Cincinnati to fashion. Named after the traditional Cincinnati-style chili spaghetti, our good friend Adam Rennell founded Three-Way City with this in mind. From hats to shirts to jackets, grab a piece of Cincinnati today.
I just want to see Greg in that crop top.
And we signed Zeke, I'll do it.
There it is. Oh.
Greg, you would look so good in that.
You would like that, wouldn't you, Dale?
Oh, Daddy, you'd make me so happy. Oh, Daddy.
Dale.
What? No?
Hi.
Okay.
So
Forgot where I was there for a minute.
What do we got planned?
Draft talk.
Yep.
Because there's not many days left, and that's all anybody's doing right now.
Dad's excited.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
Pause.
Rodgers.
Pause. It's a Cincinnati program. The Reds have lost 6 in a row, and we're on to sports talk with the Bengals. That's enough coverage for the Reds. Sucks to suck, Castellini. Where else
Where are you going to go?
Where you going to go?
I'm going to stay right here.
Be careful what
bitch at
you wish for.
I'll bitch at you every day until that team decides to do something, sir.
Bengal Dad, we going to Cleveland? Are we Guardian fans now?
Yeah.
No.
Where are we going?
We just aren't baseball fans anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
The entire sport has been eradicated. At this
Exactly.
point. With that being said, it is the last show. Well, I was going to say it's the last show we were going to do before the draft, but that's not necessarily true. We got a little pop-up show Wednesday Jimmy, if you want to announce who our guest is, I will not be able to jump on, but everybody else, feel free.
We are going to have Mr. Third Down Guy, Mark Walters, on the show. He is going to be on the show live on.
Please, somebody clip all of us doing that.
He's going to be live on the show on Wednesday, 7:00. He's going to give us his draft takes, who he's looking for, and isn't he going to Kansas City?
I believe so.
I hope he goes to every game.
He will be in the inner circle for the draft. Him and Bengal Warrior.
Yeah. So
First year for both of them.
That's awesome. Good for both of them.
So we're gonna get to quiz him about that. Not that he's gonna be there yet, but we're gonna get to quiz him about what he hopes to.
What's that like? What's that like? You've never been, but what's it like?
What he hopes to experience when he's
What happened
there.
to Dad?
He's gone.
He's in the background.
He's heard enough of the draft already.
Yeah, really.
I do have a towel right here. Oh, myself in the face.
Your poor dog right now.
I'm holding her because Amy's not here yet. And
Hey, guys. Hey, Santori and James, just a simple question before we get going any further. Should Andy Dalton be in consideration for the Ring of Honor in the future?
Consideration being the key word.
Thank you, Santori. James?
for the Ring of Honor?
Yes. Should he be considered, in your opinion?
Hello.
Absolutely.
We are live.
Yeah, he should be considered. It
No.
doesn't
Santori, thank you.
Here, it doesn't mean he would get in, but yeah, absolutely, he should be considered.
Here, we'll put it this way: every single Bengal should be considered. He does not get in.
Yep.
What?
But not every single Bengal should be
No.
considered.
Should
There's
he
a bunch of
be
Bengals where I
considered?
don't think he should get in. If we're just saying, should he be in?
The average players in the Ring of Honor. End of conversation.
Thank you.
But should he be in consideration? Yes, with all the things he holds and how many years and 5 straight play. Like,
He was the captain of some pretty darn good teams,
you can
But
put
he-
him on there.
but
and
he
you
was
can-
average.
Yes.
Hey, you can consider him, and you can go, nah, there's other people that are better.
He'll
So
be
I look
on the
at it.
ballot. I'll bet you.
He'll be on the ballot, but he shouldn't get in.
Thank
Which
you.
means he's in consideration if he's on the ballot.
No, stop it with your little.
We are talking technicalities. Put it this way: would you put him in the Ring of Honor? Yes or no?
Never.
No.
Probably
If it's not an immediate yes, it's a no. That's how I feel about those things. There should be no fence.
Doesn't mean we hate
honor.
him. It doesn't mean we hate
I don't
him.
know. There's plenty of people that don't get in the Hall of Fame on their first try.
Well, sure, and that has
Yes.
to do with.
If it's not an immediate, then it shouldn't.
Well,
happen.
no, there's people that still get voted but don't get in because of percentage of votes or whatever. There's technicalities involved.
You don't
doesn't
think
mean
it
that
would
they're not-
happen further enough down the road where he gets enough people voting for him? No.
No, he didn't do enough.
I just don't think he did. I'm sorry.
Captain
I'm
Choke
not-
Artist? No, thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Santori. He was only good at 1:00 on Sundays, correct?
Just a
Pretty
preseason,
much.
sure.
So
Yep.
should nobody from those teams get in?
No, AJ Green, Geno Atkins gets in. Does Carlos Dunlap get in though?
I think so. He's.
I said yes, but Greg, you very good.
I was close. It was close.
You didn't like the way it ended, and I don't think anyone did. But
I don't like the way it ended, but my God,
he was still a
productive.
beast
Yeah.
for what 8, 9 seasons. Like,
Does Kevin Seidler deserve?
no. Why do you keep going back to him?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking these two.
1-term contract.
I would take Andy Dalton over Kevin Zeitler.
I would too, and I'm not taking Andy Dalton. So
Dang.
And yeah, there's Skyline's answer. I just noticed your name.
oh yeah.
Sky.
Well, I've got like 3 items from the menu next to me. I need
There
to
you
eat them.
go.
Win. Now here was the first name that I thought of when you started talking about this. Would Ickey Woods get in?
No,
No, 1-year wonder.
he didn't do enough.
Right?
Hi, Ashley.
He's also a Cincinnati icon.
I need
Yeah.
Does
those.
that not hold any
I
weight?
need crackers.
I'm throwing it out there just for the podcast listeners.
Icky is a very famous, beloved individual in Cincinnati. he was part of a fantastic team. But at the end of the day, I think he played like 30 games in his career, and that does not get you in the Ring of Honor.
Bengal Dad,
Yes, sir.
quick question. Should
Yeah.
Andy Dalton be considered for the Ring of Honor in the future, in your opinion?
No.
Thank you.
Icky Woods.
No.
Huh? We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Go figure. Geno Atkins.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Oh, he's a borderline NFL Hall of Famer.
I was gonna say that man.
Hall of
Does,
Fame.
Whoa.
Oh,
Dad, come on, Dad.
No.
that's a hot take.
He's an easy
bro.
Ring of Honor. Easily Ring of Honor.
Easily, bro. Come on.
He's like number 3 all time in sacks for his position.
Yeah,
I think
come
if he
on,
gets in
man.
the Ring of Honor, it'll be at least 10 years from now.
Well, I mean that's fair.
There'll be a lot of players ahead of him.
That's true.
I'm not saying this year. We're just saying
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I know you're
Down the
not.
road.
Okay.
I just
said,
don't
I
rate
know
him
you're
that- I
not,
don't rate
and I
him
don't
that
give
high.
a
He had a good run. I just don't rate him that high, though.
That's
Well,
fair.
That's the beauty of these things. Everybody's got their opinion. It doesn't make it right or wrong until it actually happens,
Yep.
one way or the other.
So we delayed draft talk just for you
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the smartest thing in the world to do ever.
Absolutely.
because we know Bengal Dad, the kicker bully, is also the draft bully.
Yep.
He put that in our chat today. He said,
I am more of a draft bully than I am a kicker bully.
I don't know. You like went after Evan pretty hard last year for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, really, Bengal Dad.
Well, he never got to redeem himself either, did he?
No.
He had
Anywho,
like 1 or 2 kicks of any level of importance the whole
so
season, it seemed like.
we
They're all
might
important.
we might do a mock draft a little later, and I understand if Bengal Dad wants to peace out for that. Mock drafts are kind of Dale's thing, so we'll leave him on for that. You love mock drafts, Dale. Don't give me
If
that.
he wants, he may not want.
You might not have a choice,
I
Dale.
thought your name was going to be Mock Draft Dale tonight.
Yeah. Anywho, so in lieu of mock drafts for most of it, we're going to be doing just maybe a little easier exercise, something that's not as complicated because God knows
I've
who's
already made it more
actually.
difficult before the conversation even started. I
Yeah.
was like, listen, you guys were all on the same page. And then I said, no, we have to make like qualifications.
So what we are going to do was who are the top
Cheat.
5
We're gonna
players
cheat. We're gonna
realistically that you would like to take in the draft around pick 28. Realistically, to me that means anywhere from like 10 to 15 spots one way or the other. Take about 30 players starting at 28 going. Anybody down to like 12 is reasonable depending if they fall. Anybody up to 45 is a reach.
I'm
But I
good.
think those are pretty
I think we
realistic.
need to get 15 names off the board.
Okay, go ahead. Who's your 15?
Well, let's get quarterbacks, right?
Well, yeah.
There's 4.
That's what I'm saying. Just so to make it easier to maybe help. So we all agree, like
You're complicating the simplicity.
I know.
No one thinks we're going to take a quarterback.
I know,
It-
but let's okay, so
But if they do, holy hell, everybody's going to want to know what in God's name is going on.
that's 4.
Yep.
Let's just say 4 of them, right?
All
I've
right,
seen him
4.
and Hooker potentially being the 4th. Is the only reason I'm
Sure,
bringing that up.
that's fine.
That's fine.
But there'll be 4 that goes before we pick at 28.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with 11 more players if we're taking 15 off the board out of this exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Anderson, Jalen Carter. Shit, I covered that name up too much. I don't know who it was.
Christian Gonzalez,
No, that's another. So we're down to 8.
Devin Witherspoon.
We're down to 7.
Paris Johnson.
Paris Johnson was another one. Peter Skoronski, maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't even have that. So now we're down to about what? 5 names? 4?
Roderick Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. So about 3 names left.
Lucas Van Ness or no?
Well, that's
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying. If we take 3 more names off this list, are we taking Nolan Smith, Bijan, Darnell Wright, Porter Jr.,
Darnell Wright, you'd probably have to take.
or Van Ness?
What about Tyree Wilson?
Yeah, Tyree
Oh,
Wilson.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that
Tyree-
puts us down to 2.
That would put Darnell right back in, possibly.
We're down to 2. Yeah.
James is hoping.
Yeah.
We can take
Dad,
Nolan
why are you
Smith off.
muted? Why'd you mute yourself, Dad?
Quentin Johnson.
No.
I don't know if he's top 15.
Smith and Jigba, though, I could.
I'm unmuted.
Do you guys
Were you doing your 5 minutes of research?
Jack-
No, I had to take a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Jackson
Do you guys
Smith and
want?
Jigba.
Do you guys
Yeah.
want to take JSN off the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I
that
don't even
leaves-
know if they take him if he's there, so go ahead and take him off.
So getting rid of about 15, that takes us down to getting rid of one of like Nolan Smith, Porter Jr., Darnell Wright, or Bijan, or Van Ness.
Take Nolan Smith off. I
Yeah,
think
just
he's
take
gonna
him
go.
off.
All right, there we go. So everybody else is still on the board.
Can I go first since I don't know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Then the intellect will take over.
Listen, hold on. Since you're going first,
Oh, hey.
you get the big screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Dad,
Expert Bengal Dad.
do this.
Please don't. Please, God.
Let me take these off. I don't have to read anything.
I'm firing from the hip. We don't need logic.
Straight from the
No.
hip.
Yep.
All right, first pick. And I didn't even hear everybody you took off the board, so I'm probably going to say something stupid like that. I think interior defensive tackle has got to be the first concern of this team.
Yeah.
And I would go
Fair.
with Cansey if he's there.
That's your number one guy on the board. I
That's
love
my
it.
number one guy on the
All
board.
right.
Is Cansey.
I love it, Dad. I love it.
You
There
sure
you
that's
go.
gonna be with a lot of people. That's actually a pretty good one.
All right.
Yep.
My number 2 pick is not going to be the same as the guy everybody's talking about because I don't have a name. The next best available interior defensive lineman is where I would go.
That'd be Breesy then.
See,
I think
for
it's
me,
Mozzie Smith.
For me, I have Audible Warrior. So
There's a few options.
Okay, well, whoever that guy is, I'd like if those two guys are not on the board, then I would go over to the guy that everybody's talking about, Forbes. I would move to him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
After Forbes, I would use the same strategy. The next best available safety.
Safety or
You're going
corner?
safety or corner?
Well, is Forbes listed as a corner or a safety?
Corner.
corner.
Okay, then a corner. My bad, corner.
So that's probably Cam Smith.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We got twin cans.
If I had to go
Yep.
with the number 5, I would probably get a stretch to field receiver.
Oh,
Oh.
uh-oh.
No tight end?
No, they don't use tight ends. I don't
No,
think
no. You know, it'd be a good one for you, even though he gets hurt. Don Kincaid, he's a tight end, but he gets used like a receiver, though.
He just said he could take tight end, Greg. Shut the hell up.
Here's my thought of the Bengals with
No,
tight ends.
no, but the receiver, Dad, you're probably talking about Jalen Hyatt. I haven't
All
seen
right.
him around.
I don't know who I'm talking about.
That is the stretch the field wide receiver.
Yeah.
All right.
And
in these
as far as tight ends, I think if the Bengals had Kelsey, he would be about 60% productive compared to what he is now. I just don't think they would look for him.
It's not with the weapons we have.
That's my take on the tight end.
Yeah.
I think the better way to say that so you don't piss everybody off, because I know what you're saying, is this offense is not designed to cater around the tight end.
They don't need to.
No. Which is the reason why I don't think they should take one.
Yeah, we have more talent on the outside than the Kansas City Chiefs have, by far.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
Facts.
To me, drafting a tight end would be like trying to sell ice to an Eskimo. They don't need it. They're good enough right now.
But
It
you
doesn't
can
make
never
a
have
whole lot of
enough.
sense. You can never have enough, but
Especially
at the
if it's
same
really
time,
good ice.
it's that homemade ice.
But I agree. Like, I don't really want a first round tight end. But I do like Michael Mayer. But I don't want a first round tight end either.
I don't like
That's
Michael
fair.
Mayer. I don't like Michael Mayer.
I do.
Nope.
It's personal, Santori.
Well, then-
Let it go.
He ruined my perfect season.
I know, right?
Santori, why don't you go next?
Okay.
And now all you smart guys can talk.
Dad's like, all right, I'm out.
Dad,
That's the
you
show, guys.
fucking crushed it.
You honestly did.
Let
You
me
did,
hold
man.
on, let me recap Dad's. Elijah Cansey, number 1. I think we'd all take that.
Yeah.
Now, if we're saying the number 2 D tackle is Brian Brisset from Clemson, 6'5", 305, I'm saying that he's probably that guy on the Bengals board.
Yeah.
And I can really see that being the actual pick. I really, really can.
Yes.
I think he'd be better in a 3-4 defense at defensive end. But Marion Hobby is an elite defensive line coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Marion
is damn
Hobby
good.
could do wonders with this 5-star recruit, number 1 guy coming out of the country 3 years ago.
Yes, he could.
So, with all that said, then you move on to Forbes, turnover machine at corner. Then Cam Smith, the next best corner, most likely on the board. Another guy who's turnover machine, can do it all at outside corner. And then your 5th guy was,
Stretch
did I
the
write
field
that down?
receiver.
Hyatt.
It was the
Hyatt.
best
Oh, yeah.
available receiver.
We'll just say Jalen Hyatt. That's probably not. One of your top 4 is getting drafted, Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I
agree
agree.
with that.
All right, Santori.
Whoa!
Shoot, Santori.
All right. In no particular order, and I'm not going to be as eloquent as my father. I love Cansey. I love Forbes. And this is where I think Dale's going to divorce me as a friend. I am not a fan of the kid from Northwestern.
Audible Aurier.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of him last night, and
I get it. It's a projection. It's a projection.
He's one of those guys that I guess he tested well because the film wasn't kind. And I haven't looked at his testing, but the film, man, he's quick. He's quicker than hell. I'll give him that. But my God, every time he gets squared up with a running back, it's like the running back doesn't go down. I don't know if he just doesn't have the upper body strength or what's going on, but he gets stood up a lot, and that bothers me. And that was just in the 30 minutes I was sitting and watching him. I was like, okay, there it is again. There he's struck. It's like he can do steps 1 through 9, and he can't quite finish the play, and it bothered me. So he's not on my board. I love Mozzie Smith, another interior guy. Love Forbes.
I call Mozzie Smith half sack.
Yeah, because he never had a full sack.
He's never had a full one.
I would be impeccably tempted, and I think this goes against my entire branding, to take either Bijan or Jahmyr Gibbs. Because they do use running backs a lot in this offense, and the guys they have now do not have the ability to hit a home run. Every single receiver they have, maybe with the exception of Boyd, he pops them every once in a while, but it's mainly because someone just missed the tackle or fell over. Higgins can hit a home run. Chase hits a home run. Boyd, we've seen hit home runs. They're kind of pop flies that blew out of there, but they work. The running backs, it's like watching a meat grinder. It's like, yeah, I guess we're going to get there, but my God, like if we could have someone that, it's nice to have those 10 and 15 play drives, but just once I want to see a running back take a handoff from the other 20 and go 80 yards. When was the last time the Bengals had a –
I think Evans can do it if he ever gets on the field.
But when was the last time the
They
Bengals
don't trust him
had –
enough, Dad.
I know they don't. I'm
clearly
just
don't,
saying he's got that breakaway speed.
But when was the last time a running back had a touch that went more than 60 yards for a touchdown?
Ooh.
I don't
running
know.
back?
It doesn't happen here.
Giovanni Bernard against the Carolina Panthers in a game that ended up in a tie.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And that's like 5 years ago.
There's more than that.
Yeah.
I think it was around 2014.
I was say that's what's bad. It's probably closer to 10. That's how old we're getting. But
Okay, but that's the point. They don't have a home run hitter at running back. And the reason I'm willing to kind of bend that, I've got some newfound hope in league front offices from this past free agency period. Not one running back got paid this year. And the running backs that are getting paid are all getting cut, traded, or asked to take pay cuts.
yeah,
So something's happening around the league where they finally fucking listen to me and stop trying to pay running backs. If that's the case, and a fifth-year option is only going to cost me $8 million on a running back from this pick, and a potential contract is only going to max out at 8 or 9 a year as opposed to 10 to 15, sure, sign me up. The production matches the dollar amount at that point, and I'm good. So if that's truly the direction we're going, take the running back, because I think that could set you over the top.
Yep.
So that's Forbes, that's Mozzie, that's Cansey, a running back.
I'm trying to write some of these down, but you're just going to. So you want
I've
Forbes?
got it.
Mozzie,
Yep.
Cansey.
Cansey. And then either of the 2 running backs, you can put those both down. I'd be thrilled with any of those 5.
I kind
How
of want to
much-
just take Bijan off the board.
I don't think he's going to get there
Can
personally.
we take him off the board?
Sure, take him off. Put Forbes or put just
Because
put Gibbs down.
he's a Saquon Barkley that I want to put him on the board. Like if he's, but I don't want to put him as one of my 5. So
So I'll go Gibbs. I need one more, right?
yeah, Forbes, Mozzie, Cansey, Gibbs.
I have a wild card for as much as I just bitched about tight ends. I would take
Are you Kincaid guy?
no.
Michael Mayer.
I am really high on Laporta. And
Oh, I
could
don't blame
see-
you for that.
I could see him squeezing in the back end of the first round.
Thank you. We were talking. I don't think there was talk that he might not. He's a top 40. I don't think he's going to be in the second round. Santori, don't you agree?
He's my number 2 tight end in this class.
I don't blame you for saying that.
Even though he wore the Iowa uniform, he looks like a Steeler.
Yep,
Does he not look like a Steeler?
he kind of does.
I know that one is considered a reach, so feel free to flame me with reaches on that one. I get it.
Hey, boy, he's flying up draft boards right now, man. Goodberry and Burpee were talking about him.
But
He's
really,
what, 6'2", 6'3"?
I don't care what he is; he can play.
Yes, captain, and he was.
There's very few times you hear me say that. I don't give a damn with him. I think he can
understand.
play.
Not known as a blocker.
Don't care. I don't need to block. I got 5 fat guys that do that.
Thank you.
But for the Bengals,
Sure, I think they're ready to rock and roll.
why won't we take Kincaid then?
Because Kincaid's made of glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, he's got a freaking fragile label instead of a nameplate.
Another thing to point out about Laporta, he's a captain. Bengals love drafting captains.
Hang on, I got to give.
He's one I'll fight for.
Now, I'd say, Tori, that's not as crazy as it sounds. Trust me.
I think it's very interesting. I like him at 60.
I'd love him at 60. I'd be tempted. He's maybe one not at 28, but if I trade back to like 35 and he's
Right.
there,
Then that makes more sense.
but it all depends on how the board falls.
Yep.
So do you
yeah.
have him as your, you have him as what, tight end?
2.
Who's tight end 1?
Mayor.
But you don't want to bring him up?
I have a personal vendetta against him in high school.
Oh, Santori, you're going to hate me soon.
He ruined. Listen.
I know you've talked
you
about
go-
this.
You go 14-1 and win state. That one is still a blemish.
We talked about this when Ohio State played Notre Dame, and I was like, "Damn, but man, if that Michael Mayer guy gets there when draft rolls around, I would love him." You messaged me and you said, "Yeah, he's good, but fuck that guy."
Here's the deal. Would I be upset if they drafted Michael? Absolutely not. I think he's going to be a fantastic player, and I think he would do well here. It is more facetiousness than anything.
I know, but he's going to the Cowboys at work.
If he's there at 28, if you want to throw him on my list, go for it. I really don't want to take a tight end, but if I'm willing to take Laporta and I think Mayer's better, then it doesn't make sense for me to not have Mayer.
No, we're sticking with Laporta because, hey, like you said, that one loss still pisses you off.
And
Fuck you,
I
Michael Mayer.
I can see him picking off my quarterback and running down the far sideline in my nightmares still.
So, Santori, if we got Michael Mayer and he wanted to come on our show, should I just say we're not interested?
No, but I'm going to make fun of him for,
Okay.
Listen, he's going to be like, I'm in the NFL. Who's this fat kid on the internet making fun of me from high school? It's me.
The beginning of a true love story right there.
All right, so that's your 5.
Yeah, that's my random 5.
Okay, I'll go ahead. We'll just go in order. Go down to Greg after. Okay, so I've got, and this is in no particular order as well. I've got Gibbs in there. Personally, I don't think Bijan's going to get past probably like 15, so I think he's probably off the board. But Gibbs is very interesting. I'm on the Gibbs train too because I think that you put him in our offense, I think that he will explode. I just think that he's going to do everything that we've been wanting to have done from the running back position. Then these two guys you could put 1A, 1B for this position, Cansey and Bresay, however you want to say it. I want some interior defensive line help. Michael Mayer is on my board there. I know we just heard Santori rip him facetiously, I know, but Mayer's on my board. I think that he is by far, to me, the number one tight end, and he's the most complete tight end. He will do everything and anything you ask him to do. We haven't really had that type of tight end on the team since, yeah. So, and then
Matt Schobel.
Yeah. My last guy is one that we debated on if we were going to even keep him in or not. And it could be a pipe dream. He could be gone, but there's been a lot of mocks that I've done here lately where he's been there. Darnell Wright. I would love to get, as Dale says, and I just saw what he's wearing. Is that He-Man?
Darnell Wright is a top 15 player, okay? He's going in the top 15, James. He's not going to be there at 28, okay?
Do you have all the top draft analysis?
Yeah, we're going to draft somebody really good. They're probably going to be great.
Probably the best ever.
They're probably going to be the best Bengal of all time.
It'll be huge.
Okay?
Huge. That's why I like Darnell Wright, because he's huge.
He's actually very average, but it's all right.
I know. But that's my guy. As Dale says, give me all the man meat on the offensive line. Let's do this. Let's protect Joe. That is my fifth guy. Roast me. No, Greg, your turn.
Hold on. Who's your 5? I was peeing in my garage and then putting on that mask.
I hope you have a bathroom in there.
Interesting.
I don't. I was just pissing everywhere.
I've got Gibbs, Cansey, Mayer, Bresay, and Darnell Wright.
I like it.
Greg?
Okay, I'm going to start. I actually have him ranked and all that. And I'll start from 5 to 1. Number
Greg?
5, Cam Smith, just because I want to see that Cam Titty t-shirt and all that stuff. I want that so badly and all that.
The dual Cam Teddy.
Yeah, but no, in all seriousness, very physical guy. You know, he brings you that physicality that we need and all that and stuff. I got sold on him. Number 4 on my list, you guys taught me in the last second crossing someone off, Jahmyr Gibbs. Like I say, if we're in win now mode, and he would be that win now type of player for you. I mean, that adding Gibbs, I mean, that just makes our offense so unfair to other defenses pretty much. So I'm warming up to Gibbs. Number 3, Kalijah Cansey. I was on the fence, but if he's in there on third down and all that, and you get that little guy in the backfield just coming at the quarterbacks and all that, I mean, that's too good to pass up. I mean, it gives you that interior defense line we need. So Kalijah Cansey's number 3. Number 2, Emmanuel Forbes. He just has a nose for the ball. Anywhere that ball's thrown, he is there at the right place, right time. I mean, I know corner is not number 4 corner would not really put us in a win now mode thing, but he'd be just too good to pass up. Number 1, Santori's buddy, Michael Mayer. I have to go Michael Mayer. He wants to be here, and I'm a big Chipotle fan. I just recently saw him in a Chipotle commercial, so that put the icing on the cake right there and all that stuff. No, but Michael Mayer, you got a guy that wants to play with Joe Burrow, grew up a Bengals fan. I know he's a local, but you got a guy that wants to come here that has extra fuel. I mean, that'd be a gift. But I don't think he's going to be there, but that'd be a gift if he's there. Point blank.
Can we get him in a Skyline commercial?
What's that?
Can we get him in a Skyline commercial?
Hell yeah, I'll get him in a Skyline commercial. But a Chipotle, man, I eat Chipotle every weekend and all that, so this is great.
Greg, what was your 5? It was Cam Smith and
Gibbs.
No. Cam Smith, Gibbs. Number 5, Smith. Number 4, Gibbs. Wait. 5, yes. Cam. Number 4, Gibbs. Number 3, Cansey. 2, Forbes. 1, Mayer.
Me and Greg have spent too much time doing shows on 3:30 leading up to this process. I don't like it because I'm at 5, Cam Smith, 4, Gibbs, then I'm 3, Forbes, 2, Mayer, and number 1, Kalijah Cansey.
Hey,
Give me that pass rush guy.
Did we all say Cansey?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we did.
Then he's got to be the one, right?
Yeah.
Well, my son down there just said Cansey.
Yeah, he's
That's
number
right.
1 for me, Dad.
I think the Bengals are probably going to go very heavy defense in this draft. They've got so many players, I think, that they're not sure what they're going to sign in the next year or two on defense. I think they have to shore that up.
No, that's fair to say.
That's why I don't like the whole we're in win now mode thing. Well, yeah, you're good. Of course you're in win now mode. I hope to be in win now mode 10 years from now.
They have
So-
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, so let's take care of these other pieces that we don't anticipate being here. Here's the thing. In the next 2 years, the following players are out of contract. Hendrickson, Reeder, Hubbard, BJ Hill, Logan Wilson, Hilton,
Cheetah after this year.
Awuzie. If you want to include the 5th-year option, Dax Hill's kind of right there. You've got like 5 to 8 starters that won't be here in 2 years on defense. And if Lou keeps doing well, he might not be here. So you might as well start rounding up some top talent, especially if you plan on paying the offense. Because here's the deal. They've kind of paid a right tackle. There's a lot of money wrapped up in that position currently between 2 guys. They've paid right guard. They've paid center. If Volson keeps going, you'll have to pay him. They've paid left tackle. They've paid quarterback. They're currently paying a running back. They're getting ready to play quarterback, I should say. They're trying to pay 2 receivers. Who are you not going to pay on offense beyond running back and tight end in the foreseeable future? You're going to be paying at least 9 guys over there. And really, if you follow like football economics, you should only be paying big contracts about 4 or 5 guys total. They're going to be on the books for about 6 or 7 on offense. So your defense is going to have to kind of be that no-name defense look, and you better start drafting now. Because by the time those guys are due, your offense will be off the books. So you're going to have to start layering.
When we say not paying, though, like even like a Ted Karras contract, 3 years, $15 million or something like that it was. To me, that's not really paying like big money. Like if you can continue to do stuff like that, being smart with your free agency money is going to be key as well.
Sure. Mm-hmm. But Kappa was paid. Brown was paid. I mean, those guys.
Kappa was paid, but it wasn't unreasonable.
It's not unreasonable, but you can't pay all of them on offense.
No.
And right now, they're close to paying a lot of them. Well, when you look at how contracts should, in theory, be layered, for every guy that has a second contract, and all those guys I'm talking about are on second contracts, right? You should have an equal amount, if not more, typically 2 to 3 times as many on rookie contracts or vet minimums or lower deals. Right now, they don't on offense. It's almost a 50-50 split, and that's kind of scary. So they're going to have to compensate for that on the defensive side of the ball.
I trust
Well, you just
they'll
gotta-
figure it out.
You got to hit all over, honestly. The Chiefs,
you've got to hit the
Chiefs
draft.
in their draft last year, they hit all over with their draft.
Mm-hmm.
And it helped, it led them to a Super Bowl, basically.
And right now, and I'm going to go back to 2019, Taylor's first year, because I really think that's when the changing of the guard took full force.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I know. They hit first round, kinda, even though we're trying to get rid of him now. Second round, we don't talk about Bruno. Third round, they hit great with Pratt.
Yep.
And everything after that was kind of a shit show, quite honestly.
Yep.
2020, they hit almost every single pick.
Yep.
2021, it was like every other pick.
Yep.
2022 is too early to tell yet.
Yep.
Because Dax hasn't really had a chance to play. Cam Taylor-Britt looked great. And the cluster of everybody from 3rd through 7, some were hurt, some got inconsistent playing time. We don't know. So, and I won't grade draft classes until 3 to 4 years after the fact. So this past season, still, let it play out.
Zach Carter is going to be huge on that hit or miss from here in the next 2 or 3 years.
And I
like you're
think Jackson Carman's going to be one we have to pay attention to.
Yep.
Because right now that's a big fat miss. But from recent kind of talks, he's looking better. The issue is we heard the same shit going into last season that he was, he bought in was going to be the starting guard via Dave Lapham and everything was great. And he sucked and got beat out and was inactive for half the season as a healthy scratch. Now we're kind of hearing a more vamped version of that. Is it true? Is it not true? I don't know. But that pick goes a long way for that draft. Right now, Zach Taylor's draft picks they're hitting at about 50%, which is still really good considering the draft is considered a lottery. But they need to keep hitting at that. And if they're really going to pay this offense, they probably need to hit a little higher. Or, like you said, continue to be really smart in free agency. The issue with being really smart in free agency is you have to hit on some lesser deals. And smaller deals typically don't have a second contract like your Hayden Hurst deals. So you need to hope that like Nick Scott hits, because if he doesn't hit and Zach doesn't develop, you're in for a shit show at safety.
And even
that's
those
the scary
deals,
part of this.
Santori, even those deals you're paying them a little more than your rookie contracts. So even those deals that you're hoping hit, like the Ted Karras and like you said, Nick Scott, and it was Von Bell, they end up saving you, but when you're talking about bringing in a 6th-round safety for $1 million or $2 million a season, and you're paying a guy $4 million because you want him to actually be the starter, not drafting Iloka or somebody in the 5th round, which I know that worked out there, but that's just a random example. But how many other guys get Robert Sands in the 5th round safety?
Tyson Anderson. What?
Yeah. Well, we don't know about
Too
him.
early to tell. You can't say that.
Yeah, he's the next
Too early to
coming
tell,
up.
bro. Robert Sands, I had high hopes for, but man,
3 to 4 years, bro.
Yeah. I've seen enough.
No, Santori, you said the magic word for me when it comes to the draft is lottery.
It was penis.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
All day. No, it was lottery. The way that I talk about the draft is that they're lottery tickets, and you want as many lottery tickets as possible. So that's why I'm a big proponent of trading back out of the first round.
Yep.
Getting a few more picks. That's when I start talking about getting a guy like a backup quarterback or a punter, maybe. We talked about that the other night.
I personally would love to see them trade back from 28. I know that's going to ruin a lot of people's nights to stay up until 10:30 to see them trade out. Sorry about your luck.
Especially if you go to the Paul Brown Stadium.
Yeah.
I'll just rub it in, man.
Sit down at Paul Brown Stadium for 4 hours just to leave without anything. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, just rub it in, guys.
The way you should look at it is we left with the trade and more.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I'm not going to be
help us
pissy.
win a Super Bowl.
I'm not going to be pissy or anything.
But here's the thing. You have 7 picks right now, which is kind of bare minimum for what I would even want to accept. I don't even know what I would do if I was a GM for some of these teams that have like 4 picks. Like that just feels like you screwed up somewhere drastically along the line.
Yeah, but
if they would trade out of
like the Rams, they got a Super Bowl. Like,
yeah, now look at
it's
the
the great. I know. I want a fucking Super Bowl.
Here's the thing.
I'm going to bring something up because Tyler, you always bring this up, and I don't know if I agree.
Okay.
Would you rather be the Rams and have a Super Bowl and now just have a shit show of a team? You had 1 year. You had one moment. You had that. You'd have lost your marbles moment if Chase catches that ball. If Burrow doesn't get sacked.
Yeah.
And then we have 10 years of shit again. What do you really want? I mean, I want the ring. I want it bad.
I want the
be
ring.
like the New Orleans Saints. They got one and now they're nothing. They're probably never going to be anything again.
Right.
I don't know if I want that.
I don't want that. Here's the thing. I know what it's like to suck for sustained periods of time. I never want to go back to that. I know what it's like to be in the conversation now every year for the last 2 to 3 years, this year and the previous 2. This is so much better. Even if I'm not winning it, it's so much better.
And obviously you want both, right?
You want both.
But I'm
you do.
just
I want
saying,
the ring.
Here's the
don't
thing.
want to not get a Super Bowl because if I get a Super Bowl, I can walk around the rest of my life, especially living 2 hours away from Cincinnati. So growing up being like, you wear Bengals gear all the time? Fuck yeah, I do. That's my team. I'm going
There's
to ride or
nobody.
die with them. I can suck another 10 years and be like, yeah, but remember that year I got my Super Bowl? Nuts
Yeah.
on the table
Ravens.
everywhere I go.
Out of the 5 in
I'm
this
just
picture, nobody wants it more than me. I'm almost 60 years old. No, I could be dead tomorrow.
Thanks.
Nobody wants it more than me. But I don't want to sacrifice the future for one ring.
I get it.
I don't
No,
like
I
that.
do get it.
There's 3 avenues with this conversation, and I'm going to put it in perspective because we've watched all 3. Okay, potential sustained success over multiple seasons, over 10 to 15 years, is what you're looking at. Okay, think of like the Steelers from 2003 through 2013, where they're in it every year and they got a couple rings out of it. That's the possibility that I'm trying to shoot for. Okay. Option 2, you shoot your wad and you suck like the Rams are right now and the Saints are right now and the Packers are right now.
Well, let's think back. Who all did the Steelers pay during that run, though? They didn't pay a whole bunch of people. Ben Roethlisberger and who else?
They paid Roethlisberger on the second half of that end.
But a lot of teams are able to rebuild another team back too.
But let's think about the 3 avenues, though. You have that sustained success with the option for multiple rings. Okay, I think that's what we all want. You have I shot my wad and now I suck. A la
But that's been what? The Rams 1 year after they just won the Super Bowl. And
the Rams,
they have low picks right now. But that's not going to last forever. Plus, if they still spend money, they could be right back in the conversation in 2 or 3 years.
The Rams, the Packers, the Saints, there's a few of them that did it, and I can keep going. That's not what you want. Or you can be like the Chargers.
The Packers have been in the
and never win anything.
Packers are always people.
No, they're not. How many rings did Rodgers win?
He won 1, but they kept going.
They kept
going to the playoffs every year.
And if they would just draft a receiver, it wasn't even.
Yeah,
but they couldn't ever finish it again. Is my point.
Never.
But the Bengals wouldn't finish it in your scenario.
In my scenario, they're the Steelers, and they've got it twice.
What? Okay. I guess.
I know. I'm just, to me, like, if you could promise me 1 ring.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Sign me up.
You would think I would be in that category, but I'm not.
And I'll be 40 next month. It's not like I'm some spring chicken.
I'm 36.
I
will trade you.
Man. I just want one.
Call me
I
greedy.
want one because we were so close to having one too. I still
Don't
feel
remind me,
like
I was
that,
at the game.
I feel like that Rams one was ours. I still feel like in a way we won it without the recognition.
Call me greedy. 1 isn't
It
enough.
hurts.
I am not in this to have my 15 minutes of fame. I want to rectify the last 30 years of this franchise.
I don't blame you.
I want to bring back the pride that is Ohio football and shove it up everybody's ass. I want to catch Pittsburgh.
Well,
I don't give a damn about 1. I
But
want
the
multiple.
Bengal pride walking around is I said, can I win a playoff game?
Dale.
I said, I haven't seen a playoff game in my 20 years of being a fan.
What Santori's trying to say is we need to set higher expectations for us.
No, we have, but we have. It automatically has happened.
It happened, but to me, and this just feels like an extrapolated version of the conversation I used to have with my dad 10 years ago, where people used to go, man, I want to get to 500, or man, I want to get a ring. I'm like, I want to be the fucking best.
Yes.
I know that there's steps to take, and 1 comes before 2 rings, and 2 rings comes before 3 rings. I understand. But I fully anticipate.
To me, the best is getting a Super Bowl, and you give me that Super Bowl that 1 year, I'm the best, and I'll live off that year for the rest of my fucking life.
But here's the thing.
Everybody lick my fucking nuts.
And that's fine, but I've had this conversation with my dad multiple times.
I'm a Bengals fan.
There's 2 things to this, and this is where I'm at. And it's okay to disagree. We have different viewpoints on this. I'm going to be proud of this franchise and this city and this team till the day I die, whether they
Absolutely.
win it or not. Whether they win it, if I go my whole life without winning it, I'm still going to be proud of them.
Yes.
It's meant so much to me. Okay. So do I want to see them win more than anything on the planet? Trust me. But at the same time, I don't want to just win one. I don't want to have that one moment because I have a statute of limitations on what I deem success. I thought the 2015 season was the coolest fucking thing on the planet. Even after the debacle where I was like, man, we started off 8-0. Where were my fucking expectations? 8-0? That doesn't give you anything. I want to be one of these dynasties. I want to be one of these things when you go to another country and they talk about, hey, they're going to mention the Cowboys, the Steelers, the Eagles, the Patriots. I want to be in that breath.
Let's put it.
And I know there's a long way to go, but that's what I want.
Any fan of any team wants to be the dynasty. You're not saying anything new. That is anybody wants to be that. That is the top. That's where everybody wants to be. But if you're telling me that I'm guaranteed a Super Bowl finally since '68, finally,
man, imagine hugging your son Mason after. Hey, Bengal dad, Centauri, and me because we're family. Imagine that's just three-way hugging it. We finally got one, guys.
Could you imagine that feeling?
The moment, that moment alone,
that would be a wonderful feeling.
That'd be the best feeling in the world.
But to Dale, to kind of put it in perspective, and I had another sliver in there. I still live off 75, 76. There's not a lot of people that live off of it. My son doesn't want to hear a damn thing about 75, 76. That was 50 years ago.
But that one was special.
It was super special, but I'd sure love to have more. I watched the Yankees with 27.
That's my
World
point.
Championships.
Another 30 years and you're still hungry again.
I'm still hanging on to the fact that, hey, we've won 5 World Series. One was given to us in 1919. We didn't earn that one. So we've had 4 World Series in 150 years, and we proclaim to be the baseball capital of the world. That's a little delusional. I just want to be good. I don't want to win the Super Bowl this year, have Joe Burrow suffer a career-ending injury, and we're back to Neil O'Donnell, and we're hoping that we can win 4 games. It would feel like the Super Bowl was just a cheap little. It would feel very lucky. It would feel very. I don't know.
It would never feel that way to me. It's such an incredible accomplishment to win the Super Bowl.
It would be very hollow.
Yeah.
Not for me. You're the best team for that year. You're the champ.
But
Here, you know what it's like?
Year.
It's like having
I want to be the best team always.
It's like having a good month in the car
Everybody
business.
does.
Hey, you can't get 2 Super Bowl wins before you get 1.
I understand that.
James, you'll understand this. It's like having a great month in the car business, and then you suck the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how proud are yourself by the time you get to the 12th month and you're getting your ass kicked? Oh, you remember 12 months ago I had a good month? Well, you got flipping lucky is what you got. I don't want this to be deemed as lucky.
To me, it's like you're saying, it's the equivalent of looking back and going, oh, well, the Reds made the playoffs in 2015.
Well,
okay.
I don't think anyone. Okay, let's just go with that. Could anybody deem the Bengals lucky if they won it this year after going to the Super Bowl, going to the AFC Championship?
No, they're just
like
good.
in this run right now. There's no way people could say that because it's like we're year in, year out doing that.
I personally don't like the way the Rams did it.
No,
the Rams reminded me of what baseball teams do when they have
we haven't done that.
$$150 million contracts.
And that's the difference already.
I don't like that.
We haven't done that to get here.
Dale and I didn't say that that's what we would do to win that one.
Yeah.
But no, what was I going to – no, go ahead, Dale.
No, I was just saying – no, just what James was saying. Like, we haven't had to sell the and buy all these players and give up all our draft picks to get there. But if we could win one, let's say this coming season, and that we've built on, you know, and there's still no – but I just want the one. And that's what I'm saying. If we got the one with the way we built it, with the way we built everything, man, I just want to drop my nuts on the world and be like, Daddy's home. here's my nuts. They're hairy. They're big. They're way bigger than my dick. So here's what's up. Who
And it's weird. I hear a lot of people say they thought that we had that Super Bowl, that we won that Super Bowl.
Yes.
That was ours. Again,
You
I don't know
think
how
so?
old all you guys are, but do you guys,
36.
any of you guys remember the '89 Super Bowl?
I don't
No.
see. I was only like 4 or 5. I didn't
They
watch it,
had
man.
that game.
Oh, I know that.
I know that's everything. Watching it back, yeah, but
And you've suffered more than we have, and you don't want that Super Bowl.
I've always been somebody that wants something that's earned, and I want it that's right.
Why
Don't give me any.
any?
If I played golf, don't give me strokes. If I don't give me anything.
I
That's
like
why I don't
that,
like
right.
Major League Baseball. It's not fair. How proud can you be to be a fan of a team that has a payroll higher than anybody else in the game, and you win? Well, you're freaking supposed to win.
Exactly.
You didn't earn it; you bought it. I
Yeah.
don't believe in buying sports.
Yeah, well,
championships.
that's why I baseball is just awful.
Yeah.
And I don't see it changing anytime soon.
No, it never-
unfortunately. But like that's why I just can't. I don't even attempt to watch the Reds.
Yeah.
Opening day, no, I'm good. I don't need to watch it when they're not even attempting to compete.
Yep.
And the thing is, compete when you're already at a disadvantage. They're like, because like you're saying, the Dodgers, the teams like that, and somehow the Angels, who keep lucking into these generational players, still suck.
They still suck. They
I
got the
don't
two best
understand
players in
that,
baseball.
but- they're in the World Baseball
Yeah.
Classic against each other, and they still suck.
Right.
They
Yeah.
got the two best players in the world.
But I want to go back to the subject we were talking about. Like, was it a coincidence we made the AFC Championship after the Super Bowl? And I was talking to a buddy of mine who just hates the Bengals with a passion. I actually respect him because he's honest with himself, at least, and all that. Because last year when we were in that Super Bowl run, he's like, the Bengals were lucky. The Bengals were lucky. I'm like, shut the hell up. But anyway, this year he's like, Greg, I can't believe I'm telling you this. The Bengals are a good team and all that and stuff. So it shows you with someone like that who has ripped on me for liking the Bengals for years. You even got some haters deep down inside who are saying, Greg, the Bengals are good. We still need to win that goddamn Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong. But there's haters even coming out now admitting that they're good and all that. Well,
Nobody on this panel would say that we think that we haven't done it the right way, and that we think that we're going to be bad for years to come. I don't think anybody would say that. We all just won a Super Bowl really bad.
right.
Like, I want that more than I want the Reds to be good.
Yes.
Like,
I want that so bad.
I love the Reds. I have the Reds on right now. Like, I watch them a lot,
That's good.
and people can hate on me for it, but I don't care.
No.
That's my team, and I'm going to watch them. So
Go for it.
Yeah. James fucking what a
but
fucking loser.
here's the thing: we all want the Bengals to win. That's how much I want the Bengals to win. But we're talking about hypothetical here.
Right.
We're just talking hypothetical stuff. Like,
No, for sure.
it's fun. For us to be in the position where we're at, picking.
Hey, it's a lot better than talking about who we're going to take next year with the first overall pick after this year's first overall pick.
Cleveland.
The fun part is this is the best 2-year run in the history of the franchise.
Yes.
Anybody that's alive that's watched them from 68 or from 90 on or whatever the case is has never experienced this.
Never.
And it's fantastic. It's fun. And yeah, I want it. I want to win that ring.
Yes.
And I want to win it the way they're doing it.
Yeah. And that's to be the third year of it, I fully believe, too, that the Bengals, as a team, after losing the way they lost in Kansas City on some questionable calls here and there, are going to come out and just say, take it out of the ref's hands. It's like UFC. Take it out of the judge's hands. And they're just going to come out angry and pissed off and ready to just destroy teams.
Santori's been saying that, like, don't take your foot off the gas.
Yep.
Leave your foot on the gas.
I've
Don't-
never understood anybody that takes their foot off the gas in any
Yeah.
sport.
Mhm.
I don't believe in running it up. I just believe in making it impossible to catch me.
But I'm saying mentally, I think this team is about to go to another level for them. And like we all know, Joe Burrow is a savage. When he's pissed off, and he's singularly focused on football, and he's the maniac. And I feel like this year, after the bullshit, and then the way they clowned us, you can say whatever you want. Kansas City clowned us after that loss. They clowned us when they won the Super Bowl against Philly. They were still trying to clown us, Cincinnati.
They're still doing it. They're
And
fans.
they're still doing it.
Yep.
You don't think Joe Burrow is hearing every damn bit of that? Every bit of it. And just throwing another football.
Well,
Training.
There's no doubt the Kansas City Chiefs have a lot of respect for the Bengals, and I think they fear the Bengals.
Yeah,
We're the
that's right.
only team in the NFL that can go toe to toe with that team.
They
like
fear
fans.
they fear the Bengals. That's why it was such a big thing for them. Because they went 3-0. They beat us on some bullshit, honestly.
Yep.
But they beat us. And they hung on to that.
Yep.
I'm shocked they won the Super Bowl, honestly.
Me too.
Because they were still hanging on to it so much.
Yes.
Because Jalen Hurts put a damn hell of a game up on them.
Mhm.
Yes, he did.
Kansas City made a great halftime adjustment.
They sure did.
That's what happened.
They also
They did to the Philly what we have been doing to all these teams.
Yep.
The sod father.
Yeah, they freaking flooded the field. That was their
Yeah, pretty
adjustment.
much. All those cleats that went out for the Eagles too.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Sod father said that it was the second best field he's ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
94 years old.
It looked good. You just don't step on it.
Yep.
You don't run on wet paint, son.
Yeah.
I still can't get the picture out of my head of Goodell
Hug.
in the arms of Chris Jones.
Yep.
Yep. You mean Mahomes, right?
No.
No,
Jones.
Chris Jones.
Oh.
Saying, I don't care how you hit a quarterback.
Yep. That was lame.
Yeah.
That's sickening.
That is sickening.
You have
Oh,
to
I
see
remember
that.
that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the Bengals see that. They see this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is I spent my entire life, and it's not that I don't, because I still do, despising the Steelers. They make me sick to my stomach.
Mhm.
I think I hate Kansas City right now.
I do too.
Just about as bad as I've ever hated Pittsburgh.
It's at least there.
No. Pittsburgh beat us up one side and down another for a decade.
It's a lot of
they,
recent.
They embarrassed us. They treated us like the redheaded stepchild.
Here's the thing, though. They're in the middle of that for us right now, and I'm just going to enjoy the hell out of it.
I
Yep.
don't know if they're in the middle of it.
Yeah, I do.
We're going to be.
I mean, they beat us last year, and then we barely beat them 37-30.
They beat
We
us
didn't kick their
last
ass. I
year.
can tell you that.
They beat us last year with Joe Burrow coming off an emergency
I
appendectomy
understand, but they still beat us.
with our freaking special teams on IR. And Joe Burrow had to have the worst quarter of his life for them to come close. And they still gave up all those points in a roaring comeback to a half-legged Joe Burrow and a team with no special teams whatsoever. Keep in mind, we couldn't punt last year, and we couldn't long snap for the first week of the season.
Yeah, but the Steelers are still the fucking Steelers, man.
At the end of the day,
They still scare me. They are there to compete, and they will compete.
They
Well,
will
no,
compete,
before that-
but they are a fucking doormat on my way up a mountain. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
The name scares me, but then we line up against them, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about Kenny Pickett scares you?
Right.
It's not about
Roethlisberger,
him.
Roethlisberger
It's
used to
never
scare me.
about him. It's their defense.
I don't care about their defense anymore.
Their defense always shows up against us. And guess what? The schedule's not out. I'm going to go ahead and predict we probably have to play in Pittsburgh on the primetime game.
I don't
We're
care.
gonna lose.
Because that's just what happens, right?
Yep.
That'd be lame. 2 years in a row, we got to play in
Well,
Pittsburgh.
last year we had to
Primetime.
play. It was scheduled to play every team in the division in primetime on the
Oh
road.
wait. Yeah.
Yes.
Steelers just got flexed out because they sucked.
Yep.
You want one of your bold takes that I don't think's that bold? The Bengals are going to sweep the AFC North next year, and if
I like
they don't win every single game by a minimum of 8 points, I will be surprised.
Wow.
Not only are they going to win, I think they're going to kick. To me, if you lose by a touchdown or more, you got your ass kicked. 10 points, I think, is the absolute threshold. 8, I think, is kind of the it's a one-play game. A lot of things can happen, but garbage time points are still probably there, kind of thing. If they don't win every game by at least 8 points, I would be shocked. I think they're assuming all's fair with love and war, everybody's healthy, what have you. If they don't.
I'm gonna blow out the lights and the candles in the mirror.
If they don't win, what is that? 8 times 6. If they don't win, have a plus point differential of at least 50 in those 6 games, I would be surprised.
I like it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, if we go to the Super Bowl, you guys want to go? Me and Pork Chop has been talking about this. Not
Dad, you're the one with the reservation already.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
did.
got 3-night stay in where is it? The Westgate in Vegas. Those 3 days before the Super Bowl.
Hey, I love it. Well, I'm just saying, we're thinking of taking a road trip. Not to. Are you getting tickets too?
I'm only going to buy tickets the night before the game if the Bengals are in
If
it.
the Bengals get it.
Yeah.
But I was like, Pork Chop was saying, well, if we go to the Super Bowl, we should go and like tailgate or whatever. And I was like, I hate to do that, is what I said when we were there 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now I kind of want to do it. If we get the whole crew up, RV, bus, whatever, drive the fuck out there. Let's do it.
Boy, is that a
Let's do
drive.
it. Let's do it.
Dale and I can have a little. It'll be like The Hangover. We're gonna drive down Route 66 to Vegas together in a convertible. Greg's gonna be in the back seat going, "We're the 3 best friends that anybody can have."
You can't tell me we're going to have the time of our fucking lives.
Yeah.
And then we just go watch the Super Bowl at like a random dive bar.
The bad thing is, hold on, I'm doing the math here, and that makes me the 4th guy. That makes me the guy
You're up on the roof.
up on the roof. What?
Yes, that's right, bro.
Well, Pork Chop's there. He's driving us in the RV.
Pork Chop is the living embodiment of Mr. Chow from The Hangover.
Yes.
He's gonna be the one that gets us in all the shit.
Yeah. Wait. Who's a good singer here? What do tigers dream of
Oh yeah.
when they take a little tiger snooze? Do they dream of mauling zebras or Halle Berry in their Catwoman suit? Don't you worry,
Jesus
you
Christ.
pretty separate head. We're gonna get you, Tiger Bear. And then we're gonna find a best friend, Doug. And then we're gonna give him a best friend hug. Doug. Crystal
My
meth.
trash, you the maid, so you bag him. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty.
But if he gets murdered by crystal meth tweakers, then we're shit out of it. Yes.
I mean, in all honesty, no. If they got to that point and I had, because that's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from the AFC Championship game. If I was able to, book it soon enough and talk to my bosses, I might be able to get a couple days off and get down there. I wouldn't be against it. I definitely would want to try and find some kind of like Bengal bar to watch it with everybody if that was the case.
It could just be the greatest thing of all time.
I'm not getting in an RV with all of you guys. I will tell you that.
Here, talking about Savage Mode, what if, let's say we didn't end up going all the way to Las Vegas?
Can we go to some cheap tropical place and watch it in like Bali on an island somewhere?
We go to Kansas City and watch in their bars.
Yes. We just trash the place and throw stuff through the windows and all that.
Eat all their barbecue, fuck all their women.
Just start doing the
I'm
chant.
kidding, Marissa.
That's what we do. Especially if we beat Kansas City in the AFC.
Yeah.
I would be interested in going down and watching if everybody would want to do that. I'd be equally as interested in just watching at the
I
banks.
just want
Yeah, but
someone
let's
to
do it the
clip
banks. I can do the banks.
Craig singing, and then it goes into.
You don't want me singing?
No,
My singing's horrible.
I want someone to clip that.
No, nobody clip that. No.
No.
Greg, I download every single episode to a
So
hard
good.
drive.
Yeah.
I have every ounce of
You
everything.
can
that's ever
edit that
happened
out.
on the
Edit that
show.
out. No. Edit that
Greg,
out.
that was priceless.
No.
All right, fine. You know what? Fine. Just keep it there. I can't remember. I literally remembered almost all the words, but all right.
No, that gets saved forever.
That was phenomenal.
Santori, what is it going to have to take for you to get to edit that? If I did want it edited, what's your asking price?
3 straight Super Bowls.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Make it happen.
All right, I'll make it happen.
And then I'll air it on the big screen at the banks one time.
All right, do that. I don't care what the hell you air on that now. I could care less. I'll let you air after the Super Bowl win.
So it sounds like I just get to keep it because I have to
All
wait
right,
for 3
you know what?
Super Bowls to
Post it.
delete it.
If that's what it takes to win the Super Bowl, I'm willing to do whatever I have to do.
I might just clip
You
the
are?
audio and put it over the actual video from The Hangover.
Do it. Do it. Yeah,
With Greg singing instead of Zach.
Please do it. Oh,
Galifianakis.
please do it, bro.
Or no,
Yeah,
it's
Ed Helms.
yeah, it's
Ed Helms. Yeah, Andy Bernard. Yeah,
Andy Bernard.
the Nard dog.
Where's my tooth? I might have to watch that movie tonight. Now that's a good one.
Oh, I remember seeing that in theaters. That was awesome.
The Nard dog.
That Nard. What's a Nard dog?
There's a jungle cat in the bathroom.
Rid-a-dick-da-doo.
Oh my gosh. Hey, mock draft.
I used to be a one-man wolf pack, but now I feel like a 3-man wolf pack.
We're blood brothers.
Hey,
And then
hey,
met
it-
you,
it's not
and
counting
then,
part-
and then you became a 4th man of the wolf pack.
Yeah.
Here, let's do it now.
I think it's time for the final mock draft, and I think Dad's probably going to want to peace out at that.
Hey, Santori, who let the dogs out? Who?
Greg, do you know what that song's about?
Yeah, letting the dogs out.
No. It's about ugly women in the club.
Oh, yeah, that's right. remember Zach Galifianakis saying, yeah, he's saying, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is this the real Caesar's Palace, by the way?
Boys,
Greg,
I'm out of here.
I would pay
Hi,
good
Dad.
money. I
Enjoy
would
your
pay-
Wednesday show, and hopefully the Bengals take somebody that people like.
We'll see you Friday, Dad.
Hey, keep Shiesty going to be around Friday?
Oh yeah, I'm not going to feed her all day either.
There's a jungle cat in the bathroom.
Wait, but is Shiesty, am I going to be around Shiesty or?
Yeah.
I'm out. See ya.
See
ya.
Poor Greg. We're doing a mock draft?
Yeah, let's just do this.
I
I'm
can
already in
smell my
trouble. Might
feet
as
from
well.
work.
You want me to pull it up?
We still have 17 people watching. What the hell's wrong?
Would you like me to get it
I
going?
love all of you.
Did you say what the hell's wrong with the people still watching?
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
I guess Greg's down there serenading people with his voice.
Hey, but yeah, I really don't want to hear
We're going to find a best friend, Doug, and then we're going to give him a best friend hug.
So this may come to shock to you guys. Everybody started hit me in the face when I started singing. Can you believe that?
Not one thing that you tell me comes to a shock anymore.
Okay.
Was it with testicles?
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's just do this.
All right. Let's ask the question now. Are we doing any trades, or we're just going to?
Yes, trades.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to be a good franchise.
all right.
No trades.
Trades.
Okay. All right.
This is going to take longer.
No, it won't be too bad. I'm going to hit start.
Bryce Young.
Absolutely.
Love you, pork chop.
All right, before we look at that,
Hey.
I can go back to offers. Don't worry, right up here.
Why does it keep offering? I said this is what it keeps
There's
offering.
no way this would.
This is a horse shit fucking.
Hi, Bailey.
There is no way this would all. What are you doing, man?
My dog is trying to jump up on my lap.
I was like, what are you doing?
I know. There's a
I mean,
big baby beagle here.
Gosh, there's
Aw.
I know,
a
but
lot of people there. Want to
All
look
right,
at the
so-
offers?
sure. Let's just trade down because it's such bullshit. Anyways,
Gosh, we get the Packers whole draft with that one.
yeah.
Good night.
Do you want
All
to make
right.
47
Jesus,
more picks?
Joseph, and Mary.
No, I don't want to
Damn.
make 47.
No,
Hey, Tori, you got your wish, bro.
I don't
No.
want to look at that one. No,
No.
2024.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Third and fourth rounder to move
Yeah,
down.
I'll move back
spots.
3 spots to pick up 2 more.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, let's rock this bitch.
yeah.
Let's
do it.
rock this bitch.
Let's
All
rock
right.
this bitch.
We just accepted.
No, I'm not. I don't trade twice.
Oh, come on, man. Double dip.
No.
There's
We hit it once. We hit it and quit it, Greg.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah.
One time. That's it.
okay, just one trade. There's a lot there.
We still have Mayor and Kansas.
Can't
Yes,
see.
we do.
We're taking
look.
Kalijah.
I guess we
Let's
have
go
to.
Darnell. Oh, it's Washington.
Kalijah motherfucking Kansas.
Right here. Do we all
Dale,
agree?
where's your face?
I'm ripping a hitter.
What are you doing right now?
Do we all agree? We're
Let's
gonna
just
go
take
Kansas?
Look, I have Mayor number 1. Let's just take Cansey. We all have Cansey. Just go Cansey.
You guys just know what I'm doing. My face is on here.
I can't
All right.
see.
Lord knows.
Kansas
Ripping
has
a
been
heater
drafted.
every fucking time.
Why do you need a heater, man? You're such a wimp.
I don't think that's what he's talking about, Greg.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
Any particular positions you want to look at?
I like Sam Laporta. Let's get him. Portalette.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I mean, how can we not after Santori said he'd take him in his first fucking
Let's
top
do it.
5
I'm doing it too.
Right
I
now?
put it at that.
Okay, we've got a consensus, I think. I'm good with it as well. Oh, we got an A+ for that one too.
Of course you fucking did.
And
We
Matthew
could have got
Bergeron,
an A+ for Michael Mayer also.
No.
Bergeron-
Just saying.
No.
Yeah.
No. That doesn't help me this year.
Nope.
Devontae Acne, that's your boy, Santori.
It's Devon A-Chain.
Oh, A-Chain.
You said Devon Acne.
I said Acne, yes.
You fucking mispronounced his name 3 different ways.
They said, Tori, I'm sorry, but you
Okay. Congratulations, you're dumb in 3 languages. I love that movie. We broke Greg.
Honestly, I don't love Bergeron.
Let's take Acne.
I don't like Bergeron.
We have 2 picks here, though. 92 and
I don't want
95.
Gervin Dexter. Oh no, we don't need a man.
Nobody wants Gervin.
yeah, we have
Dexter.
92 and 95. So you see everybody we've got.
This might be a trade down situation.
So we get Sidney Jones, Derek's
the
boy.
offers.
Let's trade down with Washington.
No. Can I get something this year?
Oh, come on, man.
I got 2 picks, right? In the 3rd round?
92 and 95.
Yeah, that's terrible. They're not getting the same thing there.
I would do the Bears one, honestly.
I personally would not.
Yeah, this is not.
I mean, let's put it this way. I would in real life, but
I move back into the
world-
4th and pick up a 6 this year, a 3 next year, and a 6 next year. I'd do that.
Yeah,
There's no one on the board I want.
Yeah.
there's nobody on the board you want.
yeah, but we're just getting more picks for no reason.
Yeah, I guess.
Give me A-Chain, motherfuckers.
Nah, hold on.
A-Chain's explosive.
I would rather take Sidney Brown personally,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, to sit on the bench?
or Rasheed Rice or Tyler Scott. I think Tajay Spears might be okay here. I know it's kind of getting down the list, but
Come on, let's pick Toto right here.
Toto.
Or are we Africa?
Yeah.
Do you want to look at any
bless the
particular
rains
position?
down and
I think since we have 2 picks coming up, I take Bergeron, and then we could probably take Spears after because A-Chain's still on the board.
I'm not taking the tackle this early.
What do you got to take something, bro? I mean, come on.
I would take if it's me, I'm taking Sidney Brown, and then I'm taking Tajay Spears.
Okay, let's just do that then.
I'm down.
I'm down. Santori.
See how it
You
goes.
were all over A-Chain, man. You liked A-Chain, I thought.
I'm out.
Damn, that changed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's part of the process. Sometimes it changes.
So Sidney Brown,
I love Sidney Brown.
Dale.
Not commenting anymore. No, that's fine. Fuck, Derek will be happy. Just make Derek happy, guys. He's the one guesting on the show.
Yeah.
That was it. Nothing good.
Okay.
Oh, Bergeron's gone.
Man, at Chain still
Who
there?
are the running backs available? Any of them?
There it is.
Spears is what you
Oh,
want.
Roshan. Come on, let's go Roshan here.
I don't like Roshan.
What?
I like A-Chain, but Spears is what Santori wants.
All right, let's just do Spears.
Do what I want. If it's up to me, I'd be taking a Bonaconda later.
Well, let's just do that later then.
This is a 4-person effort.
Is there
Well, you're kind of fucked if you don't take
Wide
running back
receiver?
here grade-wise.
I
wide
don't
receiver?
care about the
you think?
grade.
Okay.
I like
I'm
Rasheed
not
Rice
Dell.
and Tyler Scott.
Tank Dell, bitches. Get your fucking...
No, I'm going with I'm saving later for my Princeton guy.
Marvin Mims is the second-round red receiver. Y'all can keep sleeping
That's
on
my
him.
guy right there.
But
Well, what do we want to do? Do we want to take receiver?
No.
Okay. That was pretty forceful.
I mean, no, for a reason. Go to edge. See what our corner. Yeah, we go. Garrett Williams is sitting there. Come on, guys. Or,
I like Garrett Williams.
Are there any long snappers available?
Shut up.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris
Alex
Snead.
Ward is available?
Robert Soderholm.
Chris
That's-
Snead.
Those are some. We're laughing. One of those guys is going to have a nice long NFL career.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
I'm
let's
sure.
make a pick. Let's make a pick. We got a while to our next one.
Wow.
Are you wanting running back? Wide
You
receiver?
probably need to do running back now
Corner?
because if you don't, you're going to start getting into some weird spots in the 130s.
Well, let's just pick Anaconda now. So what?
It's not a good value.
We can wait around for Izzy.
Our next pick's 131. You sure?
We can wait around.
All right, fine.
Yeah, I think he's going to be there in round 4,
Uh,
personally.
No, there was somebody on the defense. Yeah, Garrett Williams. Why do you guys hate him?
What about this guy Blue Kelly you like so much?
I don't like it as much as Garrett Williams. Garrett Williams coming off ACL. But Garrett Williams in the conversation to be a first-round pick before that. You're getting him in the 3rd. Is he expected to play immediately anyways?
No.
Here? No. The Bengals have the
You
luxury
could
that they
talk
can
me-
get guys.
You could talk me into Garrett Williams, especially with the theory of you need to start prepping for when guys are gone.
Garrett Williams, tremendous ball skills, length, leaping ability, physical and aggressive.
Do it.
6 foot, 190 pounds.
There we go. Let's just do it. Yeah.
I was trying to-
All right. Now I need to start looking at running back here.
They're all gone.
You're
Let's
gone.
let's pick Josh Wiley this round.
No.
Now, you just don't want to pay up. I understand.
There's Izzy.
There he is.
Take him.
Thank you.
Take him.
That's why we did what we did.
We got another pick already.
I can get a 7th.
Now we're good on all that.
Yeah, I think we're good right now.
Okay.
We got to take Josh Wiley before the 5th round, just so we know, guys.
Okay.
What round are we in?
4th.
Just
We had an extra 4th.
Yeah.
Take Kyle Brooks. Carl Brooks.
I really like Carl Brooks.
Carl.
But we got Cansey. And to me, Brooks is another D tackle.
Yeah.
Overshown, man. I know we don't need a linebacker.
Overrated, more like it.
No, he's not.
Last time we took a Texas linebacker, keep in mind it was who was that guy that barely played for us?
Which one?
That Texas linebacker.
I know who you're talking about.
He was
third round. Good pick in the third round that year.
I was a big fan of him too. I thought he was going to be good for us.
I do think Overshown could be a good pick, but whatever.
Let's look at tight ends again. Come on. Go on. Where are you, Wiley?
Wiley?
Yeah, where are you? Oh, you got taken already.
He's off the board.
Damn it.
Santori owes you.
All right, suck it, Santori. We're good to go.
I owe you a personal pan pizza.
Oh, no, it's going to be better than that. It's going to be getting your face pan pizza with every little 5 minutes.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm not against McClendon here.
Not me neither. No. Parker's all over him. I'll take.
So I was doing one of these on FanSpeak, and I used Chris Trapasio's board, which was the worst board I've ever seen in my life. And it had McClendon in like the top 70, I think. And I was like, there's no way he's a third round pick.
Do you think we could wait and get him next round?
McClendon?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I'm still scrolling. Oh, I got to him.
I think so. So what do we have? We have corner, safety, tight end, D line, running back. Is there a receiver available right now? Parker Washington's sitting right there. That's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah. Dale, what are you thinking?
I think Dale died.
Dale, Greg.
Hold on 1 second.
And then there were two.
What are we talking now?
I think that means we get to make the pick.
All right, what do we want here?
This is the same spot.
Okay. Got a little on D-line. I like Carl Brooks. Dale's really talked me into him.
Dale.
Okay. Let's make a pick.
I'm not against
What?
Parker Washington.
Are you here?
What?
Well, we were asking your opinion and you were gone.
Well, I was doing stuff.
Okay.
Parker Washington? Yay or nay?
I like Parker Washington. I just think we could wait and take him.
Well,
Take
we're
him at
running out of
163?
waiting. We've got 4 picks left. We keep waiting for guys. We're going to be out of draft.
I think we'd take him at 163. I'd roll the dice. Take the
Okay.
Marvin overshown.
So, who's BPA right now?
Overshown.
Overshown.
You got a crowded linebacker room right now.
We have 4 guys on 1-year contracts.
It's true. I'm not against it. Go for it.
Well, I just never take him in any of these, so he's never there that far.
If anything, it builds depth for the future.
Wide receiver, Parker Washington.
Hey, must be the money.
Come on, where's my Princeton guy?
No, sorry.
He's gone.
Oh, screw you all. Oh.
Parker Washington.
All right.
Return.
Take him.
He's good at contested
I'm good with
catches.
that.
He's small, but
All right.
A plus.
Hey, we got A's so far. So what do I know?
I really like Parker Washington.
I haven't watched him yet. I'm gonna finish up my scouting tomorrow and have my final big board. I got a lot to do.
We got 2 left.
What do you want to announce to the people what we're doing for next year?
If you want to, sure.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Santori said, I want to do a draft guy with you. And my I said let's do it.
Look at this.
Do it. It's about time.
Yeah, I think you got to be like sprinting to the podium at that
Yep,
point.
I agree.
Yep.
What you guys do is have Kieran work part time and just do all the LSU players for you guys.
Maybe.
No, I know what Santori's capable of, and like.
No, Santori, I've been trying to tell you to come out with one, dude.
What's Lacey?
What do you think here?
Punter.
I think we have too many picks.
I think you have a punter now.
Let's get
Is this our last pick?
But I want to get an A here. I want to get all A's here.
Well, Sean Clifford ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Fucking
Punter's
Penn
not
State.
gonna get it.
Saint X sucks.
That's nice.
Clifford.
You want to go to all?
Let's get the post. Let's get a guy out of Charlotte. We never
You want to talk about one of those guys? I
No,
could never
listen.
beat.
Listen. I really like him, but he's not going to get you an A here because we just took Parker Washington.
Oh.
But DeBose is really freaking good. Like 6'2", he's got the body type, everything. I think it was who's the draft guy from PFF that was on our
Reiner.
Rosarge? No, that's not him.
Chris Renner.
Mike
Renner.
Mike Renner.
You guys were all over the board on that.
Yeah.
You were close.
We could take Forsyth there for interior line. We don't.
It's his 7th. Who cares? Half the team might not even make it.
Go compete. Go compete, bitch.
We did get all A's? Yay! I'll take this trainer.
Those are my grades every year in like art class.
Oh, nice.
Let's save that.
Santori, you have 3 degrees. Don't lie to the people.
Listen, none of them had a good GPA. I skated by on every single one. I spark noted my way to a master's.
Taking pictures of it so we can have this for later.
I feel like it's recorded somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably in there.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Anthony Richardson went number 1, by the way. I just seen that.
Ah!
Look at
As
that.
he fucking should.
Witherspoon went 3rd. Yeah.
As he shouldn't.
Gonzalez with no quarterback went.
Where did the top 2 quarterbacks go?
God damn. No, Santori, what's your take on
Godwin 11.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Where's Bryce Young?
There he is.
Oh my God. The charge.
He's backing up. He's the backup to Herbert.
Wow.
Yeah, see, he's gonna demand a trade and go to the Giants for Osiris Torrance.
No, he's straight up taking Herbert's job. People want to say Herbert's better than Burrow.
Oh, Gibbs and the Eagles.
Have you
That
ever
just seems
seen
like a
Bryce
great
Young
fit.
get drafted by the Bengals in these mock simulators? No, but we just seen him get drafted by the fucking Chargers. So suck it, Herbert stands. He's getting replaced by Bryce Young.
Jeez, that's insane. That was fun.
That was awesome.
Brought to you by Birmingham. Did we ever do Three-Way City?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. It's been a while. I don't know.
I did. So are we still on the Gibbs train?
He doesn't run with.
Don't stay on the tracks when the Gibbs
He's not
train
gonna run
coming
people
through.
over like that.
Greg said it.
Don't stay on the tracks when the Gibbs train's coming through. I like that ring to it.
Greg, you can't even make up your mind on prospects.
Dude, I'll take my shirt off for
You
him.
went back to Michael Mayer, but earlier you.
Okay,
literally-
Dale. Okay, I'm sorry, man. You can't expect me to pick one piece of candy, okay? I'm in the mood for Citrus one day. Then it's Reese's Butterfinger. Give me a break, bro, okay?
Okay.
Why are they all chocolate?
I like chocolate. I debate my sister all the time. Everybody knows chocolate candy's better than fruit candy.
What?
Oh, I don't know. Those high.
Oh,
chews
no,
are
no, no, no,
damn
no,
good.
no, 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 no. We're not.
Them high chews is something good.
See, you said, Tori, this is what I think of high chews.
Well, you know what?
Rough.
You know what?
And
Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Don't have to play the whole thing.
It's okay. I had that.
Congratulations, you stupid 3 languages.
You mean to tell me you'd take a Twizzler over a Snicker?
I absolutely despise Twizzlers.
Twizzler, no.
That
I don't
is
Twizzler.
a cherry-flavored tire, and that is the best way I can
Oh,
describe a
the only freaking I do, dude, stop it. The only freaking I do, like, what is wrong with you, man?
Twizzlers are horrible.
You're horrible.
That's trash, Greg.
Hold on.
What?
Let me say
The only thing I like about Twizzler is like you bite the ends off, you can use as a straw and like a movie theater Sprite. Like that's pretty cool.
Well, I was
But,
going
like,
to say
that's
the best thing about a Twizzler is when you put it in the trash can.
Yeah, that's.
How about if I put you in the trash can?
Good luck.
I'll make it happen.
This is a pay-per-view event. I'm ready.
Hold on. Let me show you the Twizzlers that I like. Because these are actually pretty solid.
I'm afraid to know what Twizzlers is like.
Are those ones shaped of a bullet? Oh, never mind.
No, they're the Philly
What
Twizzlers.
the fuck?
Yeah, those are awesome. They're not chewy like.
All right.
Not rough.
I want to ask. I guess this is where the show's going to go tonight, and I'm okay with it. We're going to go around in your favorite ice cream, and it can be like a popsicle. I don't care. I guarantee none of you are going to say mine. I'm going to get it preloaded.
Cherry ice cream.
Let's go Bearcat flavored ice cream from Grader's.
Vanilla.
Mine is cherry cordial.
Vanilla in general.
Mine is cherry cordial.
I do like those. I'm not going to lie. But this is by far my favorite. And you can't get them anymore, which just breaks my soul.
That's tough.
That's tough.
You sounded really sad about that for him.
I'm gonna say, man.
It's a Kadoozy. Was the single best popsicle on the planet. They had like a wood straw in the middle, and it would fill with the popsicle concentrate, whatever it was. They sold them at theme parks, and my God, were they fantastic!
So you used to suck the hell out of that.
Absolutely.
I can't say that I've ever heard of that.
It's a good.
Never
They
heard
sell.
of it either.
They sell them now in Canada, so I have half a mind to go to Canada, and see my in-laws.
Go see Jake. Let's go up there.
Yeah, Jake. Jake, give me
It's
an
a
Kadoozy.
Kadoozy.
Why did you make it sound Italian?
I don't know. Like
If it's not
Jersey.
said like that, then
It's a Kadoozy.
It's a Kadoozy.
they're doing a disservice.
Get you a meatball Kadoozy.
You're breaking your mother's heart.
Oh my goodness.
What are you?
A grilled cheese sandwich.
That's where we've gone tonight.
How far have we gotten, Dale?
I should probably go continue. I think my wife, when I told her earlier, I was like, I'm going to get a rally tonight. And then I think, or it wasn't even words. It was just a look of like hatred. It was like, okay.
That's what it was.
It was like, okay, go ahead, you stupid piece of shit.
No, just hold on to it that it's because of us. That'll make you feel better.
No.
I don't think Marissa likes me anymore. I think that's what's going on here.
No, she already knows I'm doing the whole draft.
You set yourself up for disaster.
Yeah, Dad, what are you
There.
doing? Yourself, bro?
That's like a 12-hour, 3-day span.
It's like, deal with it, lady.
I think my favorite part is like by round 6, Dale's gonna be full on Roger Goodell, like disheveled, like drinking in a chair somewhere in his
I
basement.
don't even know.
He'll have
I don't know.
notes in his hand.
Dale's gonna be like flipping through paper. I don't have notes on this guy.
That could be night 1, night 2, night 3.
You need to get a wig like Mel Kiper.
Yes, you do, man.
Kiper.
This hair is straight up.
Wear the glasses and everything.
Here's the thing. This shit could go off the rails 20 minutes in or 3 days in.
So Bryce Young, he's got a really strong arm, okay? No.
Yeah, James, why don't you come on there? Oh, because you're all having a party.
I said I'd come on Thursday.
We're gonna have a laptop set up that we can come in and.
James, you're probably not even invited Thursday. That's on Jeff's stream. He's like, I thought
it was
invited. Well, we're doing it together.
Yeah, but I thought it was on yours first, and then Friday.
No, Thursday's on Jeff's stream.
Yeah, I'm probably not invited.
He's like, I invited this person, that he don't even have guests for a show this week because he's like, I invited everyone I can who's ever been on my show for the draft thing on Thursday. And then I'm like, well, I guess we're not doing anything Friday. But no, that's how I kind of like it.
Right.
And then Saturday, starting at noon, that's when it's like, how drunk am I still from the previous 2 days?
If you go from the start to hour 2, come on. It's going to be interesting.
It'll be awesome, man.
I want to see it.
A fireball are you going to go through?
A lot of egg and a lot of beer. I just remember last year. So, I didn't stream last year. But, I'm always doing this and that, and keeping up on the draft, and I'm doing a lot of stuff. And I did stream some. I did recaps the whole weekend. And I remember Saturday watching the draft on my computer in the garage. And I think it's the first time in my life I had, emotions. It's not true. I've had emotions before, but... I just had a breakdown, about...
Dale, are you a Nazi? That's not going to clip well.
No, I froze one time with my hand like this, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely not a Nazi.
I just envision Dale hour 4 on Saturday, and all you see is something like this. This is it. And then randomly,
because Dale snores the loudest of all of us.
Randomly, you'll hear, yes of us. Yes of us, yes.
Go let the dogs out.
Preston.
Yeah.
Preston.
It's going to be something. But I'm excited for it, guys. I'm excited for it. It's a challenge.
Oh, you're going to do great, man.
Dale, I never see you back down from a challenge, bro.
No.
Dale, have you ever seen the movie Run, Fat Boy, Run? Where he's running the marathon.
Great movie.
He's it's with Simon Pegg from Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
And his girlfriend leaves him. He's basically out of shape. And he's like, well, I'm going to run this marathon. And the whole movie is basically him training to run this marathon. And then he ends up finishing it, but he ends up basically getting his ass kicked during the marathon.
Yeah.
Crawling across the finish line.
To the brick wall.
I think they tape his ankle together with a spatula after he snaps it for stability. Dale's gonna be fucking strapped to the wall.
No, he's gonna break that wall, that brick wall.
He's gonna be duct taped to the wall. Marissa's just gonna be coming in squirting him with Gatorade.
No, here's the thing.
She's not. Coach.
See, that's when I need one of you guys to live close to me, and you don't. Because she is going to be like, fuck you. You're on your own all 3 days. And
if I was off work Saturday, I'd come up there, but not allowed to do that in the car business.
Well, just say you got to go on. Just say you got to go make a run somewhere.
Yeah, for 5 hours.
Run.
Well, just say, I don't know. Just say you got to buy a car part or something.
That works. When you work at the dealership that has the car parts.
Well, you got to buy a special car part.
That's like a 5-second walk to the parts counter.
Well, you got to go somewhere. I don't know.
I need a rear seat back protector. I'll be
good,
back
Greg.
in 12 hours.
Tori, say Tori.
That's good. You tried, Greg.
Say Tori, just call in sick and say you have an infected tongue or something. An infected tongue or something, man. Just do that.
Hey, boss, I need some all-weather floor mats. I just got to go to Portsmouth for 5 hours. I'll be back. It's also going to take me 3 hours to get there, so I got to leave at 6 a.m. I'll be back Monday.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
By the way, I have an infected tongue also. Can't be spreading it.
Hey, boss. I have an infected tongue. And I need to go to BW3s in Portsmouth, Ohio.
Portsmouth. Only get fixed at the BWs in Portsmouth.
No. To get fixed. Well, what's the bar? What's the place I went to there where I said the pizza was just as good as La Rosa's? Or
it's way better, but Portsmouth Brewery.
Get out of here.
Thank you. Sorry. No, I did not say it was better. I love La Rosa's still.
Since we're at Portsmouth Brewery, it's pretty fucking good.
It's really good.
Yeah. No, I love the pizza. No, the pizza and the wings were awesome.
Santori's tongue's still infected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here and take my ass chewing if she's...
Yeah. My kids are getting ready to go to bed, too.
Love you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Love you. Hey, love you, bro.
Love you, bro. That's
what the hell just happened, but
we did that the other night too.
Oh, that's right. Hey, how do you do that with your tongue? I have an old picture of you doing that.
You have pictures of me doing that?
We took a picture at the freaking tailgate.
Yes.
Okay. Don't make it sound creepy or anything.
Well, I don't remember, so it just
I'll
sounds
send
weird.
it to you as evidence.
Which formation?
The burrito peel. The burrito. That one, yes. That's weird. Okay.
I'm sure we have lots of ladies on that are just enthralled with Skyline Santori's tongue.
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's it, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
For Skyline Santori, I'm Cincy James. This is Greg Luther. Everybody, have a great night. And
right into the stretch. Looking back and throws up the middle. Throws is on his way around. Picked up by Otis.
Here comes the